The Lindsay Clancy Trial officially began Monday, and over the next several weeks, I'm going to be breaking down each day of the testimony from a psychiatric perspective. I'm Nicole Morgan, a psychiatric nurse practitioner, and my goal is to explain the diagnoses, medications, and mental health concepts being discussed so that they're easier to understand, without jumping to conclusions before all of the evidence is presented. So let's talk about day one. If you're unfamiliar with the case, Lindsay Clancy is a former labor and delivery nurse accused of killing her 3 children in January of 2023. She does not deny that the deaths occurred. Instead, her defense argues that she was suffering from severe postpartum depression and psychosis and lacked criminal responsibility at the time. The prosecution argues she knew exactly what she was doing and carefully planned the murders. Day one focused primarily on opening statements and testimony from her ex-husband, Patrick Clancy. The prosecution's overall theme is that Lindsay deliberately planned the killings. They highlighted evidence they believe shows organization, preparation, and attempts to create an opportunity to be alone with the children. The defense painted a very different picture. They argue Lindsay experienced a catastrophic psychiatric illness after childbirth, was prescribed numerous psychiatric medications over a relatively short time period, was profoundly sleep deprived, and was experiencing severe psychiatric symptoms that ultimately led to a postpartum psychosis. One thing I want people to understand is that this trial is not asking whether or not she killed the children. That isn't really to dispute. The question is whether, because of a severe mental illness, she was legally capable of appreciating the wrongfulness of her actions. That distinction is incredibly important. In psychiatry, a diagnosis alone, even postpartum psychosis, does not automatically mean that someone meets the legal standards for insanity. Those are two completely different questions. Day two's testimony is expected to go much deeper into her mental health history, so I'll continue breaking this case down from a psychiatric perspective. Follow along so you don't miss out.